Hey, lovelies, it's Anne. Hope you guys are well. Happy Monday if you are in Australia or New Zealand. So I had a pretty quiet week last week. Well, it was a pretty busy week for me socially, but a quiet week for me in my business. And that was kind of deliberate because I chose to go out and celebrate and have some fun and enjoy the spring carnival that happens in Melbourne. So for those who don't know, it's a whole bunch of horse races. And we even have a public holiday on the Tuesday to celebrate the race that stops the nation, as it's known. So that was kind of fun to catch up with lots of friends and drink lots of bubbles. And I did do some work. I did I did catch up on some calls and spoke to some clients, but yeah, I didn't really do a whole lot. So now I am getting back into the swing of things, and it's Monday, and I thought after a couple of coffees, I should say hi to everyone and just touch base. So I read this really scary statistic, and I read this a little while ago, and I stumbled upon it again, and it was talking about the reason why businesses fail, or at least it was a statistic on the number of businesses that fail, and I was shocked. I'd forgotten how large a number it was, and it's something like 8 out of 10 businesses fail in the first 18 months, and that's so scary and so sad. And so I was kind of reflecting on that and sort of doing a bit more research on that, and sort of based on my own personal experiences as well, and from conversations with other people, I know that it's not a lack of talent, right, that causes businesses to fail. It's often a lack of consistent income, and a lack of systems and structure and strategy, I guess, can be a reason why businesses fail. Whoever you are, whatever skills you have and what services you offer, you have the talent. That's why you've started your business, right? So whether you're a naturopath or some other healer or a coach or whatever your service is, a website designer, a graphic designer, whatever it might be, right? You've got those particular skills to help your clients with, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you've got the business strategy and those skills. And that is often why I believe businesses fail, because they don't have that support, and they do the best they can on a shoestring budget, through trial and error. And I think through trial and error, you can eventually get there, but it just takes so much longer. And without turning to people who've been where you are, who've achieved what you want to achieve, and who can help you with a strategy to fast track, then there is always that risk that you're going to, have to return to your old profession, or getting a part-time job, or going back to the corporate world because you just don't have a steady income and you can't pay your bills, and yet life just gets far too hard. And that, I would say, is definitely the most common reason why businesses fail. It's not through lack of talent or the ability to deliver services. It's through the lack of knowledge and strategy to bring in a regular automated flow of leads, and then converting those leads into sales. So, the solution is really quite simple. And I know you might be going, yeah, sure, Anne, it's simple if you've got the money. But essentially, if you don't have the money to invest in yourself and to get this sort of support, you're going to fail anyway, or it's going to take you such a long time to get the results that you want. You know, it really is a matter of becoming resourceful to find the funds that you need in order to get the support. And I'm not saying this so you come and work with me, right? This is nothing to do with me as much as just generally investing in yourself, investing in your business. I mean, if you look at any successful business out there, anyone, name one business that hasn't invested, right? Whether it's Facebook, whether it's Apple, whether it's McDonald's, whoever it might be, you know, large or small, any business that's had success has made an investment, right? So as you may be aware, I talk about our family business that I'm also involved in, and we turned that into a multi-seven-figure business. We invested about $300,000 in order to now have a multi-seven-figure business. So without the investment, we couldn't have grown. And that's all I wanted to say. So, you know, I sometimes question and wonder, you know, what people think that investment might be worth. Because, you know, people often, you know, they kind of say, oh, you know, but $3,000, that's so expensive. I can't afford that. And I think, okay, all right, I get that. You don't have the $3,000 currently in the bank to pay for something. So I completely understand that. But then if someone can teach you how to make $6,000, is that worth $3,000, or what is that worth? And if that $6,000 can be made each week or each month, what would the investment be worth, right? Because you have to make an investment in anything in order to move forward and especially at a faster rate. So, you know, even if you look at successful sports people, right, they are investing in themselves. Now, the likes of Tiger Woods or Serena Williams, or, you know, those number one type sports people, they still have coaches, even though their coaches are nowhere near as good as them, but they obviously help them with the mindset, the psychology of sports. And yeah, you'll be saying to me, oh, you know, but Anne, they've got shitloads of money. Yeah, but they invested first to get the shitloads of money. And of course, now it's a no-brainer, they can afford it. So it's just food for thought, right? Whether you are willing to invest to actually fast track your success, or whether you want to be a statistic and be, you know, 8 out of 10 businesses that fail. Now, I know this may feel like a really kind of full-on, slightly negative video to start the week with, but I guess I just want to motivate you to sort of think, well, what am I going to do to actually start getting results? Because what I've been doing for the last 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, 2 years, 3 years, however long, is clearly not working. Because if it was working, then I wouldn't be in this position where I'm worrying about where my next client is going to come from. So I invest myself. I've had many coaches. I still continue to have coaches. I work with people that have achieved what I want to achieve very soon. And I pay a lot for those services, right? Because they are worth it. And that's I guess, the seed that I wanted to plant with you guys, and sort of really think about, are you worth it? Are you worth the investment? Is your business worth the investment? And how much is that investment worth? Because that $300 course, or that free download or opt-in, is that really going to deliver everything that you need to get your business to the next level? So that is my little rant for Monday morning, because I do feel quite passionately I'm not into hard sales. I don't push people to work with me, but I do get on calls and I do speak to people. I give them so much value that they often feel they can go off and do it themselves. And then, a couple of months later, they contact me and they say, hey, and, that conversation, I tried this and it kind of worked, but are you able to support me? And it's never too late, because I'm always happy to support someone at any stage. And I'm also happy to offer people a free strategy call. So if you are struggling with your business and you'd like to know the fastest path to getting more leads and clients and so on, because essentially that's what we all need in business, then I've shared a link. Click on the link, book in a call, and let's have a conversation. I will, if you want to know, share with you how we can co-create the outcomes that you want, or you can absolutely go it alone. So that is all from me, and I hope you guys have an absolutely amazing week. Thank you for those watching. If you have any questions, pop them in the comments. If you are watching the replay, say hello. If you resonate with what I'm talking about, let me know. If you think I've been ranting too much, let me know. And I look forward to talking to you soon. All right, have an amazing week. Bye.